There now follows a party political broadcast on behalf of the Labour Party.
I think job security is in the top three for most people. We want to know that we're going to get paid at the end of the month. We want to know that it's our decision whether or not we move jobs. And I think we want to try and plan for getting older, especially working in an organisation like Age Concern. We're probably more keenly aware than lots of people about the need to think about pensions and plan. Well, there are some of our members of staff who are members of Amicus. Not everybody. People do have to make their own decisions. But I think what we've tried to do is to make this a fair workplace. And I think the support, the material, the information that you can get access to through Amicus helps us, even as managers in the organisation, to try and make it a workplace that works for everybody. You can always be certain that the information from Amicus is of top quality, so you know you can use it and trust it. I think there's always room for improvement, because if you said anything else, it would be patently untrue. But I want to see more of the same. I don't want to see anything different. I just want to make sure that, all of us, all of our families, all of our people are actually looked after and have opportunities that this government, I think, will offer. I don't think we'll get that from any other government.
Well, I'm a full-time Amicus trade union rep for the staff in Bristol. And the job has changed, particularly since the Labour government in 1997. There's much more engagement with the company. They're much more willing to talk to us on a partnership basis than previously. What a third-term Labour government would mean to me would be the implementation of the Warwick Agreement. So we will continue to have direct access to the people that make the decisions. We never enjoyed that kind of relationship with the previous Conservative government, and I don't expect to enjoy that kind of a relationship with the future one either. So a Labour government that listens to the trade unions and to the workforce is something which directly benefits our members, in my opinion. Well, if we get the re-election of a Conservative government, our ability to talk directly to government will cease. They're not interested in the trade unions, and we expect to see a return to the attacks of the Thatcher years. So we'll be back on the defensive. Thatcher tried to destroy the trade unions and failed, and I don't expect Mr Howard to be any more successful, but the relationship between ourselves and government and between ourselves and the companies will be much more difficult.
Well, we have a variety of jobs. We do manufacturing engineering, we do quality control, we do design, we do stress. There's a myriad right across the board of all types of engineering work. And we employ within the design engineering organisation somewhere in the region of 3,000 people. Since we became Airbus UK, as opposed to BAE Systems, there's been an emphasis on the people and on actually making sure that they have good careers and good prospects and are well looked after. So it is really a people-focused company. Well, Amicus, as I said, is the largest union, and it is involved in making all the agreements and all the policies that are enacted upon the people that work within Airbus are all agreed jointly between the company and the unions, and the predominant union on this site is Amicus. If the Conservatives get into power, there will be a marked change in the manufacturing industry. I don't think the support that the Labour Party give to the manufacturing industry would actually be there with a Conservative government. Well, my response to anybody that doesn't vote is that it's a given right that you should vote, and no one should ever refuse to vote. If they don't use their vote, then they really have no reason to criticise any of the decisions made. They have an opportunity to put a government into office that they want and that will work for them. So I would urge anyone that has a vote to use it.
For more information about James Alexander and the Labour Party, please visit www.time-for-change.org.uk.